Hi, you have found Rides with Chuck. This pandemic has made shooting video of cars almost impossible. I had to go way deep into the vault for this one. We start out looking at a carcass from 1996 or 97, then we move to almost the present. That was then, and this is now.
To date, the biggest car we've ever featured on was a 1959 Cadillac with a wheelbase of 130 inches. What we've got today is a car with a wheelbase of 147 inches, owned by Dennis Sobieski. Dennis, this is an awesome car. What exactly do we have here?
We have a 1934 Packard. I say Packard, but the car really wasn't built by Packard. It was built by a custom bodybuilder named Dietrich, Ray Dietrich, and which was very common in the 20s and 30s to the people that had extra money, more money than even the Packard buyers or Cadillac buyers. If they wanted to really show off, they had cars made by custom bodybuilders, and this is one of them. The first thing is probably the most expensive production Packard that was made in 1934 was about a $5,000 car. This car rolled off Dietrich's plant at $7,600. So you're paying half again as much for what was a expensive car, and then half again for a custom body.
Well, the long hood on this car really lets you know that you're coming.
Well, there's kind of a story there. Dietrich, which was going to be, he didn't know it at the time, was going to be his finest hour. In 31, built these bodies for these cars, and for production in 32, production as I call it, from the Dietrich plant. Okay, and he built these bodies and took a 33 sedan to the World's Fair with his body on it. And what happened is they customized the 33 body and brought the slanted hood back, the slanted doors with the extra, the slanted hood doors in it, to the World's Fair. The car got such raves, took every award there, that they came back and customized the 31s, 32s, and 33s into the 1 year only 34 with the long hood. So this is a 1 year production car.
Mechanically, are there differences between this and a standard Packard?
No, what Dietrich done was bought a chassis and engine, and a radiator and everything from Packard, and then produced his own body on top of that. But what's kind of interesting about it is he wanted the length, so he bought the limousine chassis for this. But he had an option of, everybody was trying to produce long and low cars. He didn't go to the short radiator that the Roadsters or other convertibles have on the production bodies. He went and took the limousine radiator to keep the car massive as well as long.
So you didn't just go through Hemmings looking for Packards. You've been in pursuit of this car since day one.
Well, that's very true, because you don't go to Hemmings to look for these things. They really don't show up there. This is one of 3 built, so I'm not likely to find it in Hemmings.
We interviewed you a couple of years ago when you had your Cadillac, and you took me in the back in your garage and you showed me a kind of a basket case at the time. It was a carcass, and it was this car. You've been looking for this car for a long time.
Well, I seen this car in the '70s at a car show, and really fell in love with it. I usually at a car show, there's so many cars, nothing stands out, you know. But I seen this thing, and I told my friend, I said, we got to go back and take a look at that car again. And then when I got home, I told my wife, I said, I don't know what it is, but I just seen the most beautiful car I've ever seen, you know. So I had the bug then.
And you finally got the car that you were looking for from way back then?
Well, as it were, I had a production body of this car, and I had somebody wanting to buy it, and I didn't want to sell it unless I could buy this car. So I found a guy that owned it, and we made a friendship up, and I told him I wanted to buy it, and kept bugging him, and finally I got it.